lightweight, but they also have to be strong. The carbonated beverages they hold are under pressure.
Your car tire is roughly, 32 psi or thereabouts. This bottle will hold well over 50 psi.
Sparkling beverages demand a special manufacturing process to make a seamless plastic bottle.
The manufacturing of a plastic bottle is a two-stage operation. We're going to injection mold a preform, and then we're going to reheat and stretch flow it into a bottle.
To make the preform, the factory pumps PET pellets down a hose into an injection molding machine. Inside this machine, a corkscrew-like auger forces the pellets into a heater. The heater is about 290 degrees Celsius, enough to melt the pellets. Then the machine injects that liquid plastic into a mold. The mold forms the first stage of the PET bottle, the preform. A robot removes the preforms from the mold and passes them to another robot. These robots cool the preforms before they're dropped on the conveyor. The factory has 15 of these yellow injection molding machines. Together, they can make over 500,000 preforms every hour. The preforms look more like test tubes than bottles at this point, but the top is complete. One little noticed but critical part of the top is called the support ledge.
We actually use the support ledge to carry the preforms throughout the blow molding process. And as it gets into its bottle state, the filler is going to hold it and support it here during the filling operation.
The preforms tumble down until a groove catches them by the support ledge. Think of preforms as uninflated balloons that will be blown into bottles. The problem is, the preforms are too hard to inflate. To make them flexible, they cycle through a heater that takes them to 115 degrees Celsius. Now the preforms are soft enough to be inflated like plastic balloons. Gears transport them by their support ledges toward the molds. These are the stainless steel molds that will give the preforms their bottle shape. Once installed, each mold will make 2 bottles. These molds are liquid cooled. Cold water enters through the blue hose. Warm exhaust water leaves through the red hose.
Make sure all your lines are on correctly, it's not going to fall off, all your fasteners down. Then we'll rotate the machine, do the next mold.
This machine holds 20 molds, each making 2 bottles. Every revolution produces 40 bottles. As the preforms enter the mold, you can't see inside, but here's what happens. The heated preform is loaded. Then a metal rod drops down and stretches it. Low-pressure air expands the preform. Then a high-pressure burst of air inflates the preform until it hits the edge of the mold. The edge of that mold is icy cold because of the chilled water being piped into it. It's that cold metal that sets the bottle shape.
Once that bottle hits the outer edge of this mold, it's completely set, and it's ready to go.
The machine makes almost 800 bottles a minute, and every one gets its picture taken. These images are taken through the bottle's neck and analyzed by a computer. Bottles that don't measure up are recycled. The ones that make it take flight. The journey begins as the bottle is once again grabbed by its support ledge. It's not a conveyor, It's an air there, because this system is powered by air.
Here we have our intake fans located at certain distances. The intake fans that use filtered air, the air chamber. Pressure stays around 3 to 5 millibar. Inside we have directional vents cut to force the air in the direction of the flow of the bottle.
The air conveyor moves the lightweight bottles down the line faster than a conventional conveyor belt. The bottles whiz down more than a kilometer of air conveyor track until they reach the end of the line, the palletizer. A pair of robots stacks them into a pallet. In less than 24 hours, these bottles are rushed 270 kilometers to the Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, where they'll be filled with the iconic beverage. Some of the most haunted